The ocean is still, to me, this kind of mysterious, it's almost like another universe. It's dark at the bottom of the ocean, we can't see down there. I was excited to work with the print studio in Dundee. And then obviously thinking about Dundee, which has a strong history of whaling. I've been fascinated, as many people are, with whales, thinking about our relation to them as fellow mammals, the violence of our relationship with them. The TenTen print is commissioned primarily to be in embassies, British embassies around the world. So I kind of jumbled all these different things together, thinking about whales and how they communicate over these really long distances, how oceans connect us. We're an island nation, so water's historically always been really important to us, and the oceans connect us with the rest of the world. The starting point was Megan Watts Hughes. She was an opera singer. She was also a philanthropist and a scientist. She invented this device, and she sang specific notes, and the material moved around and made these different shapes, which she called voice figures. I liked the idea that the process of her speaking or singing was making a form. So we found a video on YouTube of 8 hours of field recording of whales. It was really exciting and unexpected to see the kind of grains of powder dancing around. And over a period of quite a long time, the pigment moves quite dramatically across the surface, making these different shapes. So when we scan the sheets of acetate into the scanner, you get the thicker bits where the pigments made these little mountains, obviously more opaque as the light's trying to pass through the scanner. And then there's areas where there's barely any pigment. Those are very bright. So you're getting a kind of tonal photogrammetry type image. We came up with a composition. And we lasered the image into sheets of plywood. We mixed a kind of bluey green color, which is another kind of gesture towards the ocean. Each plate then also becomes unique because each piece of wood is unique. The surface is very slightly different, the wood grain might be different. And then I have been cutting out these blob shapes. And then I'm placing some of these shapes onto the inked up board. This blocks the ink actually going onto the printed piece of paper. And then as the print is peeled back off, that's producing kind of white shapes. And then when that print is dry, it is going to go back into the laser printer and essentially have another 2 shapes laser cut directly onto the paper. It changes the texture, it almost looks fabric-y. So it's burning the paper. In some cases, it's going very deep. So if you hold the print up to the light, you can see through it. It's a very physical print. It's a very material print. I mean, I'm a sculptor. I don't really make images per se that often. So I feel like the whole process of making the work has been in line with how I always work. And I wanted it to be a very kind of physical, tactile object. What is an embassy? What is an ambassador? I think diplomacy should be ideally about peace, about mending misunderstandings, communicating, listening to each other. There seemed to be some connection between the water, the whales communicate with each other, and the potential of this image to be put in these places which are supposed to be sites of communication.